gonna be a short little video on how Star Citizen looks on my system, and it's right now set to high settings at 1080p. And I'm just gonna walk around the hangar just so you can kind of see an overview on my kind of system. My setup is a i7 2600K with a 560 gigabyte 560 GTX NVIDIA card with 2 gigabytes of RAM, and I have 8 gigabytes of internal RAM, as well as a 750 HDD drive, so it's not a SATA drive. And so far I'm running around 40 frames per second steadily. Like, I believe obviously the game's not that optimized yet, but compared to other games it's actually a steady FPS, because certain other games, like let's say Arma, the FPS drop would be significant amount, like within 30 FPS differences, and here I probably get a drop or a raise within like 5 FPS. So it's actually a very steady game, I believe. So this is actually a buddy of mine's ship. It's the 300i, and I'm gonna show you a couple things on it. I found something interesting on it that maybe not a lot of people noticed, or maybe they did, but I'm gonna show it to you. Oops, kind of got close to the ladder here. Yeah, I believe they should change that to an actual button press, because I do not like the factor of running up to it and you automatically go up. This is one of the container boxes. It has the animation. As you can see, I get a little bit of a lag, and that's more on, I believe, probably on my side, because when I look at other people's videos, it doesn't look like that. And alright, so let's look at some of the details on this plane. This is considering my graphic cards on high settings. So this is the detail on how it looks if you're using a 560 and a i7 processor, first gen. Alright. Sorry if I'm moving a little too fast for you guys. I'm kind of gonna be a short video. I have to go to work. That's the back end. That's where the wings go. That's where mount for either missiles will go. And then let's go on the inside. I'll show you something interesting as well. Alright. And I love the animations. That's one of the favorite things I like. Not a lot of games do good animations. They usually just pop you in. So this is the inside of the 300i. And then if you see, this is how it looks with my card and my processor. So the detail that I'm getting. This is the cockpit area. Let's jump in there real quick. Alright. One thing that I want to say as well, I don't know about everyone else, but I feel like I have a very huge view with hardly anything obstructing me compared to, let's say, the Aurora, because the Aurora has a lot of view, has a lot of windows, but there's a lot of metal bars sticking which way and where, which gives you a lot of blind spots. And at least for me, I don't like having blind spots. So even though you can't see down and you're kind of obstructed with some view under you, but look at this view. Nothing's in the way. You can see everything. So there's no way if someone can get into a little blind spot while they're around you, which is, to me, a huge improvement over the Aurora. So if I had to choose between the Aurora or the 300i, not just because it's a better ship, but because of the view and less obstructions when you're looking around, 300i or 300 series seems like the best option for someone that wants the best view. So let's pop out of here. I'm gonna show you the last thing, something that I kind of speculating, because I haven't heard a lot of YouTubers actually even consider it. So when you walk back into the cabin area, these are the beds, or supposedly this is probably where the bed's gonna be. So when you look up, you have this. This to me looks like an actual hatch. An hatch like the Aurora would have, hatch that you can more than likely connect to a constellation from underneath, not on the sides. Because if you notice, underneath the constellation, that has an entrance point. And I believe the way you can actually connect with this particular ship is actually flying underneath the constellation and then boarding from underneath with its elevator. And I believe that's how it's gonna work, because I don't think this is a mount for a gun. This can't. I don't believe so, because this, if it's open like this would either one suggest it's probably like a class 3 or class 4 weapon mount, which would be like, you know, a sensor or a turret, or a man turret, because those usually, I believe, class 3 or class 4. So this ship in particular doesn't accept that kind of class. It's usually, I believe, it's either class 1 and class 2. So let's jump up top, see if I can get up there without actually getting stuck, and then I will show you the top of it. There we go. Alright, so if you see here, look at that. That looks like an actual hatch, which means to connect to a constellation or any other ship, you'd fly under it or to the side of it, and you'd actually go in through there. And I believe that is how you can actually connect with this ship. So I believe you can actually dock certain ships with this ship without having to go all the way back to a planet and stuff like that. So anyways, so this was a short video just to kind of show you how the game looks on my kind of rig, and a couple of speculations that I kind of found that maybe other people kind of overlooked, or maybe I just have a different point of view on it. So if you have any questions, or you know, agree or disagree, let me know in the comments below. So I'm gonna be doing a video on the Aurora, and then later once I buy the Avenger, because that is the ship that I want, because I want to be a bounty hunter. So there you go. Have a nice day.